Hey, good morning. Bob here again with another lesson for the rest of us out here on the west end of the driving range at Toad Valley. Glad to see you this morning. Man, it is nice out. Get out and play today. This is a beautiful, beautiful day. Going to be like 72 degrees today. So come on out and play. Hey, so today we're going to talk about something I'm going to guess a lot of you want to talk about, and that is we're going to try to add a little distance to our tee shots. We're going to try to drive this ball further. Now, I know chicks dig the long ball and all that, but there's a real practical reason for hitting the ball farther, and it's very simple. We all hit the greens better when we're closer to the green. And the way we get closer to the green is to hit the ball a little farther. So that's what we're going to try and do today. So first, you're going to love this, a little physics lesson. All right, so I promise I won't get too deep because I can't get too deep. So here we go, physics lesson. The distance this ball is going to travel off the tee is directly proportional to the amount of force we put on the ball. Okay, that's pretty easy to understand, right? Now, what goes into putting force on the ball? Two things, according to physicists. One is the mass of whatever you're hitting it with. That would be this guy, your driver. Now, the mass of the club is not going to change, so it really doesn't matter. That's not going to contribute. You're not going to be able to hit the ball farther by selecting a heavier driver or something. That's not going to work. So what we're going to have to do, the other thing is mass times, the formula is mass times speed squared. So speed squared, that means if I could double the speed of my swing, which is probably impossible, but if I could, I would actually impart 4 times the amount of force. So the speed is the most important factor, and we've got to get our club moving fast. That's the most important thing. So first thing I want you to remember, to hit the ball farther, it's about speed, not muscle. All right, I know a lot of small guys, thin fellas, not that tall, who can hit the ball a long way, and that's because they get that club moving fast. So, how do we get the club moving faster? All right, there's 3 things that I see with golfers when I play with them or I talk to them out here on the range. The first thing that we see in a lot of golfers is our grip. All right, our grip, we talk about this all the time, but our grip has got to be light. If we've got a tight grip on that club, that means we're trying to muscle it out there, and we're actually slowing the club head down by gripping the club tighter. So we need to grip the club. Here's one thing you can think about. It's as if you've got a baby bird in your hand. Okay, you got a baby bird in your hand. You don't want to hurt the bird. You don't want to kill it, but you also don't want to let it get away. Live TV, we love it. So you don't want to hurt the bird, but you don't want to let it get away. So that's one way to think about it. And here's a practical way for you to practice it. Take some dry swings, and you can even do this right before you hit your tee shot. When you take a couple of practice swings, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take our normal grip, and then we're going to take our thumb and our forefinger, and we're just going to remove them from the grip. Just like that. We're just going to remove the thumb and forefinger from the grip, and we're going to take some dry swings. So when we do this, we have to loosen our grip. It's impossible to have a tight grip in the club. You can hear it. You can hear the club whooshing as it goes by. So that means it's going a little bit faster. That's the first thing. Now, I don't recommend you hit balls that way. You probably spray them everywhere. That's the first thing we can do is our grip. The second thing I see out of golfers when I work with them or I talk with them is a lot of golfers will pick the club up too soon. They'll pick the club up really soon. One of the things that influences speed also is a wide arc. We want to make the club travel farther in the same amount of time. That means it's going faster. So if we pick it up here like this, it's not going as far, and the club's not moving quickly. So what we want to do is get this club on a wide arc. We want to just get this club, so we start it out, we start straight back, as wide as we can make it, and really keep it wide throughout the whole swing with that nice loose grip. Nice wide arc on our swing. Okay, final thing. I've lost my train of thought. We got a loose grip, we've got a wide arc, all right, and finally the third thing is our shoulders. All right, so the generator, the engine for this swing really comes from long muscles in your back and from your legs. All right, a lot of us want to get up here and we want to hit it with our arms. We want to hit it with our arms, and that's not going to get you out there very far. It's also going to take your club off its path, and you're going to hit a lot of slices. So what we've got to do is we've got to get our shoulders turned. Here's what I want you to think about. When I'm up over the golf ball and I get to the top of my swing, I want to be looking over my left shoulder. If I'm only like here, That's not enough. We want to be looking over our left shoulder. All right, and then just start by just moving your hips that way and go. Don't worry about the hands and arms. Let them just follow. Remember, you've got that nice loose grip. So if we get to the top here, we're looking here, the club is going to kind of lag right here. The lower half of the body starts to swing first, then the hands and arms are last. And that's called lag. So remember, 3 things. Nice loose grip. One of the ways we can do that is take some practice swings and do a bunch of these at home. You can do these in your garage, in your backyard, wherever you have some space to do it. With the thumb and the forefinger of your bottom hand, and if you're a right-handed golfer, it's your right hand, off the club, and just take some swings like that, and just feel that club whipping through the zone. Second is a nice wide arc. Don't pick the club up too soon. Keep that thing out there as long as you can. Make a big giant circle with that club head. And third is get those shoulders turned. Another thing you can think about with shoulder turn is your right shoulder. You want to pull your right shoulder back that way. That'll pull your left shoulder this way. So the shoulders work together. You'll see that a lot in baseball. They'll talk about that in baseball, and that is for baseball, it's the other way. But when you throw a baseball, they'll talk about you take your front shoulder and you pull it, and that brings the other shoulder through because they work together. Same thing with the golf swing, only the other shoulder. If we drop back here and we really drive the right shoulder that way, we can get a nice big turn. So hopefully, when we do this all right, the ball goes down there nice and low. So we will give it a shot. So again, I'm going to take a couple of practice swings like this. And it got out there pretty good. So remember, 3 things. Nice loose grip. One of the ways you can practice, thumb and forefinger off the golf club. Second thing, big wide circle with that club head. Don't pick it up here. Big wide circle. Third thing, turn those shoulders, both of them. Push the right shoulder back and look over the left shoulder. If you're only about here, it's not enough. Got to be looking over the point of that left shoulder. Do those things, get out here and work on it, and you'll hit the ball farther. And let's have some fun and play some good golf. Thanks.